Hello, my fellow comic book collectors. It's Alan the Comic Collector Geek, and I've been putting Matt to the task of trying to sort out the drawing part, which I should have sorted out myself, I admit. So we're gonna work through the technical difficulties. We're gonna try to sort it out. I take full responsibility. I trust Matt. He's gonna be the one that's the judge, the jury, the executioner. He's Judge Dredd of contest drawings for this show, and Steven is the non-partial judge that's just there.
I'm the bump on the log.
So yeah, I was trying to get a separate device where I could have the little wheel and show it on the screen, but my family hasn't really been very supportive in this, so I couldn't get one. Yeah, so but we are going to be doing a draw. I'm going to show you guys what.
Hang on here. Let me stop Cam and see if it comes up. No. Okay.
No. Good try though, Matt.
Well, I thought I'd try.
Yeah. So I'm going to show you. I'm actually going to add one more book to this. Where is it though? Okay, there's one more book I'm going to add to it, but so this is my 4,000 subscriber giveaway thing. It's more of a thank you than real contest where I was really trying to promote it to try to drive subs. I wasn't really trying to do that. I did that in my earlier videos, and what I found was, in a way, it worked against my channel. So what ended up happening was I really promoted, like I had a contest, and a whole bunch of people actually subscribed to the channel from the contest. And then when the contest ended, and all of a sudden, I lost 50, 60 subs. So I didn't want to go through that again. In a way, I was kind of downplaying this 4,000 subscriber giveaway.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be that this time. You've got a really solid following, and you got, obviously, you had a following before you decided to do this giveaway. So. Yeah,
actually, I was surprised by how many people entered into it anyways, even though I didn't promote it. I really didn't promote it very much. Still, there was like 96 comments on that video, so that's...
There were 96 people, according to this random...
So I'm going to show you guys what you can win. If you haven't subscribed to the channel or haven't commented on the video yet, look in the description of this video, go over to that video, and quickly just make a comment, and then we'll run the machine thing again, okay, Matt, so that we get all the people, okay? So this time, guys, this is your chance, last chance. We're gonna do a little bit of a show first. We're gonna show some books, and sort of midway, we'll do the drawing of the contest. So I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of extra time to get some comments onto that video, okay? But I'm gonna show you quickly some of the prizes you can win. And actually, I'm going to add one more prize to this. So we got just a nice foily cover with some sexy girls on it. This is like Birds of Prey. We got a nice Golden Age book. First appearance of Atomic Mouse. Even in this grade, this is like a $100 book. Believe it or not. It's like actually a pretty expensive book. And then we have a nice Silver Age with the Go-Go checks. Lois Lane, execution / guillotine cover. And then we got some Betty and Veronica swimsuit cover. Nice one. And we got my very favorite story of all time from comics, Uncle Scrooge number 15. So these are all... And then I'm going to throw in one more book, which is the first appearance of Betty Boop. So you're going to get all of those books, and I will see if I can throw maybe something else in as well later on. Because I do want to make a special thank you for all the people that...
That's a nice package there. Well done.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I will... I try to make it reasonably nice.
How about we say hi to the chat people?
Yes. So that's the next thing I was going to do. Okay. Let me get... all the people that are, wow, there's lots of people saying hi. We got K Munin. Hi, K Munin. Hi, Trailside Junction. And then we got Hey JX. Hey CJ Comics and Games.
I think CJ would like a shot of winning that Uncle Scrooge book.
And hi, JSS Brooklyn. So yeah, 2 Golden Age books and one drawing. Steve.
Hi, Steve.
And hi, Sky. Hi, Lettuce.
Hi, Hagen.
Hi, Fiddle Chips.
Hi, Fiddle Chips.
I'm not giving away the All-Star 8, sorry. And then hi, Locke. Or is that's Locke, right? Yeah, Locke. And then Brian and Jeffrey. And then Emish. How would you pronounce that? EMSH. And then Emish. And then Last Frontier Comics. Hi all. Okay, so I did it. I said hi to everybody. So
hi Brooklyn.
So yeah, so before the contest drawing, look, we got a whole bunch of books that Steven's going to show as well. I guess he got some mail packages that just arrived.
I actually have 2 short boxes of stuff for our show today.
Oh wow!
And that's all for our Monday show.
Okay, cool. Actually, for our Monday show, just quickly, I have this stack of books, and if you can read the little titles, some of these are actually the highest graded on the census for what they are. And most of them, the highest number of census count for some of these books is 4. Insanely rare books. These are Canadian editions of like a very cool series of comics, and they're just insanely rare, like really rare.
Insanely rare?
Insanely rare. That's one of the Gerber. That's a Gerber 20.
Gerber 20.
Yeah, that's the insanely rare category. So, I'm going to show those books on Monday's show. So that's something to look forward to.
That's a book that's so rare. It's still the pulp is still part of the tree.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like it's one step above ludicrous rare.
Ludicrous. It's ludicrous. It's ludicrous.
Let's gone to plaid.
Yeah. See, you know what? I was trying to get my family to watch Spaceballs, and they wouldn't do it. They just didn't. They didn't get the humor of it. So I was very sad. So yeah.
Was that with Dark Helmet?
Year.
What? Yeah, with Dark Helmet. Yeah.
Every year, I ask my wife for a Spaceballs flamethrower, and I never get it.
Wow, I don't know what's wrong with your wife. I mean, women today. I don't know. So yeah. So actually, you know, Spaceballs was the same. They stole the plot for the Marvels movie, from Spaceballs. So yeah, just a great show. But oh well. So who wants to go first?
I do whatever I'm told, except when I don't.
I'll go first because then my books won't feel so bad after you guys show your big golden
I'm not going to show just.
I'm going to show moderns, and I'm not necessarily. God, my head's so big; it looks like it's going to.
Well, I've got.
Well, I can go. Do you guys like the other layout better?
No, this is fine.
Like that layout?
Well, there you can see more of it. You can see more.
Seymour. Okay, so whatever. Okay, so we're gonna go. Yes, she went from suck to blow. See, that's a Spaceballs reference. So yeah, I mean, I love that movie. That's a great movie.
Yes.
Some people nowadays no appreciation for the classics.
It's unfortunate that 2 of the 4 main.
Whatever happened to Rick Moranis? Is he still around, or did he die?
He's still around. He's still around.
You never hear about him.
Rick Moranis.
He was in something just recently, actually.
Yeah. He's back in acting because what happened was his wife passed away, and he decided to raise his children. So he
selfish.
So he retired from acting for a while because, as he said, I make enough on residuals that I don't need to work. I can focus on raising my kids. Now they're older, he said, I can start taking roles again.
Okay, so he's a jerk, is what you're saying.
Yeah. No, he sounds like a great guy. Second City TV, I like that.
No, I like Rick Moranis. He's awesome. I loved him in Ghostbusters, and yeah. Did you guys ever watch Strange Brew?
Yes, But I don't
Yeah,
know
I
if
bet
I
Americans
know
wouldn't
of
know
it. I
that.
haven't watched it though.
Yeah, no, that was awesome.
if you like
Um,
SCTV and Rick Moranis, Dave Thomas comedy, it's a movie you would enjoy.
yeah, it's not
But
bad.
it does help if you know what Canadian culture was like in the 1980s.
Yeah,
I
which
don't
is
have
very
to.
different than now.
I remember John Candy, and I remember those hair bands they'd have on those shows.
Yeah.
And there were these clean-cut Canadian kids trying to look like they were scruffy and drug users.
Yeah.
It didn't work. They were, they pull their Bibles out and start reading halfway through. I just didn't think it worked. Show some books before we lose our audience, Matt. Or,
Okay, yeah.
The first one
there
I'm
we
going
go.
to show is Adventure Comics 368, which is the story is that the girl Legionnaires have decided that they want to kick out all the boys and move on to themselves. And the cover features Superboy and Ultra Boy being thrown away by Light Lass and Supergirl, with the rest of the female Legionnaires egging them on in the background.
I don't see duo. Oh, I see. That is that by that time she's duo damsel, correct?
She's Duo Damsel by there. You've got Phantom Girl, Shrinking Violet, Saturn Girl, and Princess Projectra, and Shadow Lass in the back with Duo Damsel.
I like Shadow Lass.
She is certainly an interesting character. They turned her they turned her into a real smart cookie over in the last few years. Next up, I'm going to show the #1 from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, because every time we have girls, I got to pull out my favorite.
You have to pull on your favorite?
Pull out my favorite.
Okay, you're going to pull out your favorite. Okay, fair enough.
Please don't do that. I
This
might
is a
get
family
banned,
program, Matt.
Matt, that's not appropriate. Okay.
Don't worry, I'm wearing see-through clothing. We're good. Next up on this batch, I'm going to show Draculina #6, because it's a hot-looking cover from recent years. And next up, we've got Jackpot and Black Cat #1, because I absolutely just love this. I know I showed it the other night, but you know what? It is fantastic. You've got two of the cutest,
Hi, Blake.
two of the cutest Marvel characters. Both of them, Peter Parker was a lucky man to have enjoyed time with both of them. So, and the last one in this one is just this really cool Spider-Gwen Smash variant. It's a Comic Tom variant that I just think she looks really awesome in it.
That's a good one. Yeah.
You know, ready to go. And that's my round this time.
Cool. Okay, sorry, I keep on switching the wrong layout. Okay,
That's all right.
Steven, do you want to go next?
Sure.
You said you had a lot, so I figure.
Well, I have, I won't say unlimited, but far more than our time will allow.
Okay.
And
well,
because Matt showed that, I'd like to show this.
Very nice.
Oh, nice.
And this is Jackpot and Blackpot. This is number 26 out of 500.
Nice.
So yeah, so that's
by
the Virgin
Dan-
variant.
Dan Panosian. It's a Panosian. It sounds like a planet or something, doesn't it? I say he must be a Panosian. Here's another ASM. Here's your favorite Catwoman. Another, this is a Cho cover. Yep, Cho. Here's another Cho cover with Power Girl looking to change to her red coat rather than her cape.
Yeah.
I like those ones. They're like sort of like little joke ones. They're fun.
I'm sorry, but the capes are superheroes need capes. I don't
Not
know
in
why.
the Impossibles.
Yeah, they don't wear capes in the Impossible.
No cape.
But something about the cape does add some kind of flair to the whole.
It's a distraction. It makes it harder to focus when you're fighting.
Also, they can use it as like sort of like a shield.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember that Mon-El was using his cape that way where he could do various things in the Supergirl series. I thought that was pretty cool.
Correct. Yeah.
Here's Power Girl from a different perspective and a foily cover.
I love foil covers, but they are really hard to see.
Yes, sir.
But that's a great one.
Here is J. Scott Campbell.
Very nice.
Oh yeah,
Black
that's a good
Widow.
one.
She is by the Kremlin. It is like Candyland, but in Russia it's not candy. It is death. Here is from a fella that I seem to have a bunch of his stuff. This is for Joseph Linsner, Deja Thoris.
Oh, nice.
I like that character a lot.
I like the movie.
I actually like the movie too.
And all that. I
Recently.
love that movie. I know it's a guilty pleasure, but I liked it.
Yeah, I mean, it did terribly, right? It actually almost ruined Disney.
Well, they were well on their way to ruining Disney anyway. And here
No,
is
this was long before that, though.
I know that. This is a Nathan Zerdy cover of Zatanna.
That's a good one. I want them to do something with her. I'd love to see her in live action.
I would too. I'm ready.
She was in live action in Smallville twice.
Yes, but it wasn't really as it should. She was cute, but she was not long and linger like she should. But she was sort of cute, but she was sort of a dump noodle.
Yeah, and the same actress ended up playing Medusa on the Inhumans.
I rest my case. And then she shaved her head, right?
What?
So
I can't believe they shaved Medusa's head.
They shaved her head so they wouldn't have to do any of the special effects with her hair.
That exactly was why they did it. And
it's so stupid.
They bragged about it. They said we saved $5 million.
Yeah, way to save money and make the movie suck. Here's Lobos.
Yeah,
that's a nice cover.
And here is, I'm not quite sure who this is. This is Bring Down the House with Zatanna.
Hi, Lyle.
Oh, and hi, Lyle.
Bonjour.
I have that one too, actually.
Comment allez-vous?
Actually, what I liked about Zatanna was like the 1970 Supergirl series. Zatanna was the backup for the first 8 issues, and some of the best Zatanna stories ever told were in that series.
No one ever read them, Matt. No one ever saw them.
Well,
no one ever saw them.
I recommend it.
Danny Carlo with Jetta.
Beautiful Zeta. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's her last name, Alan?
Ray.
Very good. Jet Ray.
Jetta Ray.
Here is Jackpot. This is an Arthur Adams cover.
Nice.
Here is a Red Sonja negative cover by Arthur Adams, signed.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's pretty cool looking. I like the effect.
That will be my first round. I got plenty more.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Or do you want me to keep going? Do you want me to keep going?
No. I got some stuff to show too. I'm going to show mostly Golden Age, sorry, but I do have one semi-modern book. This one's a bit spicy, but it's a great Dave Stevens cover. Cheval Noir.
And you know what that sounds for?
That's a Black Horse.
Dark Horse.
Yeah.
Get it?
Well,
Get it? Dark Horse? Get it?
I know, but actually it is Black Horse.
No, it's Dark Horse.
You're very echoey, Alan.
Yep.
I think that's Stephen. Mute yourself.
No, it isn't. I'm not. It's not me. I got nothing on but my, but this.
It's whenever but whenever I talk and I hear myself off you guys. Just mute yourself for 1 sec, Steve. Sorry.
Yeah, it's not me. I muted and it still was going on.
So now, do you hear it? No, you don't hear it. It's something with Stevens. I don't know why. Just sometimes. Sorry, Steven. But yeah, this is Dave Stevens' cover. Just an awesome one. And then I was actually brought this for you, Steven, to show. I brought this just to show for Steven. I actually got a raw copy.
Hey, Biggie's here. Hi, Dagar. Very nice.
Yeah, this one, I was telling Steven that this is my favorite. I opened it up for you guys. So this is actually a pretty high grade. Supposedly, it's supposed to be a 6.5 according to Heritage Auctions. But I wanted to show people the insides
Nice.
mean,
Safari. Does
just
that say Safari City or Safari Kari?
Safari Curry.
Okay. Okay, Safari Kari. Okay.
And then just a lot of like, this is so Fox, right? It's like I always never know which way to go. You can see a lot of girls,
Hi, Bleak.
just the interiors are pretty awesome. That's the thing about these Dagger books. I always think that they're undervalued because they're just so amazing inside. Inside and out. The cover's amazing and the insides are amazing too.
According to Fiddle Chips, her bra is fantastic.
I think so. I always like the metal bras personally. And then we got Friday Foster. Nice photographer.
Hi,
She was
Brian.
actually a fairly popular strip before she got her own comic. And she became the first black female character to get her own comic.
Really?
Yep. So that's the
That
key of
early?
this.
I mean, like I see that's Adele, so I mean, like
Yeah,
that
this is
early.
1972. It's not that early. It's
No,
not
it's
that
not
early. It has that sort of 70s look. I remember like having this kind of clothing like when I was like I
Yeah, that
saw it
looked
in
like the
trunks and
couch
stuff.
in my. That looked like the couch in my mom's living room back then.
Yeah, this was.
Yeah.
Yeah. The dagger was Jack Kamen, and then show another. We got A Date with Judy, #2. I got this for a steal. I was super excited. I don't know, nobody bid on it. I just sort of got it. I sort of won it
Maybe
for like.
nobody wanted a date with Judy.
I know, but she's cute. I would date her.
Yes, but maybe she knocked him out, and they're afraid of what'll happen to them.
Yeah, the Friday Foster is a very hard book to find. I was quite, So yeah. So and then I'll show one more, and then I'll go back to you, Matt.
Okay.
And then we'll finish this round, and then we'll do the drawing.
Awesome.
So this is another date, but instead of Judy, we're dating with Millie this time. And you got, I don't know, the girl in the back reminds me of Jessica Rabbit. Do you know what I'm talking about?
She's even got the extreme curves.
That's Chili. That's Chili.
I know it's Chili. Yeah. I actually have the series of Chili as well.
Okay.
Somewhere raw.
So what you're telling me is we've got Millie and we've got Chili.
Millie and Chili. Yeah. I thought when
his name is Willie, I'm out.
I thought when I swiped Millie's dress with the new dress that she wouldn't stand a chance. Anything on Millie looks so good. So yeah, just a really great one. I thought that was awesome. That's from 1956. So right at the beginning of the
I'm
cover.
not at 222 yet. No.
Oh yeah.
I've got 48 to go.
48 to go. So everyone, we got 39 people watching the stream. If everyone just goes over and subscribes to Matt's channel, then that's it. He'll be there. And then you can win another prize, which is a mixture of a prize from me plus Matt prize. So lots of prizes that you can win tonight, people.
Especially if you really want that picture of Alan.
That picture. I don't know. I can imagine.
My wife is willing to keep it. I don't get it.
I don't know. I think that picture is going to be like a dartboard thing.
Well, it's from like 15 years ago, isn't it?
No, it's
20.
How long ago was that? That was before. That was no, not 20 years ago. It's not that long ago. I got really old after I got my concussion. I think that was like 2000 and maybe it is 15 years ago. Maybe 2000.
I think that's what you had said.
2010. So maybe Jeez. Time.
Well, I want you, Alan. I want you to know that you look much worse now.
Thank you.
I just want. I'm trying to help.
But what did you think of the dagger?
I love it. I like it so much I bought it.
I know. It's such a great book. I want to do the twinsies once you get yours.
I'm your man. I've got actually that book will be making an appearance on Monday.
Oh, cool, cool. I'll keep
because
this
one of the
handy then.
boxes I just brought in.
Has it? Yeah, good, nice. I'm really curious because this is a 6.5. I'm putting little air quotes at Heritage Auctions. I want to compare it and see how. Like, I think my comic shop. I think it's going to be really close. Like where yours is a 4.5 or something like that.
Make sure that your bell doesn't have any guck underneath it on the inside, Alan.
Okay, so let me. Okay, sorry guys. I'm gonna apologize for the bell. I just can't get it to.
Unscrew the top of it
Right.
and readjust it on the top. And then, in other words, adjust the bell housing itself and then screw the thing back down. That's the only problem with that, because that's exactly the same kind of bell that I have too, see? But this
So
one's
wait.
actually, this is from 1959.
So Matt, when you do your bell, do you get like a better sound? Like, am I doing something wrong with it? Oh
I
yeah.
have very good excursion, but mine's a newer. I mean, mine's
I
an
do
old
find
school.
that if my bell for like if it's not straight,
Hi,
like
Susie.
if there's something gets
I
underneath,
do.
like one of these wires or something gets underneath, I
Just hit
do
it
have
harder.
Just
yeah.
hit it harder. I'm with Biggie.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
Get out the hammer.
It doesn't work. Okay.
I don't get it. We're the same bell, the same company, same place.
Okay.
Alan
So
messed it up somehow. Alan messed it up
I think it's just
somehow.
me. I'm like Bell Annette. I don't know. Musically challenged. Okay. So I'm gonna make you the showman
Cool.
now, Matt. So yeah.
I went through my books, and of all the Stargirl books I have, I couldn't find one better than this. So I'm going to keep going with it. I like it. This one appeals to me because my daughter is a skateboarder, and she looks like she's skateboarding on her little stick.
Yeah, it does look like she's
You
skateboarding.
know, so I'm going with this for Stargirl. I think she's, you know what? I liked the TV show. I'm disappointed the TV show is not continuing. I thought it was a cute little superhero thing, and as a fan of the old Justice Society, I thought it was a great show. It's too bad it's not going. And here is Adventure Comics 407 with I like this cover because Linda Danvers / Supergirl is looking around for her outfit, and so apparently somebody has found it for her.
Oh, that's
And
cute.
and during this period of Supergirl, actually, her power. If you're sitting there going, well, why didn't she use her X-ray vision? During this period of Supergirl, her powers were turning on and off due to the effect of some
Kryptonite or something.
Red
there was
kryptonite.
no there was something that was affecting her from her little from Nastalia Luthor, who was Luthor's niece.
Hi, Comic Meg.
You know, and so sometimes her powers worked, sometimes they didn't.
Maybe it was Canadian food.
Maybe. It was the invention of poutine.
Oh, that is
Always-
so awful.
Oh, I love it.
Always blame Canada, I guess.
Yes.
Isn't there a song about that?
Yep, that's a South Park thing.
Here is another Adventure Comics with Supergirl, because I will say during this adventure run, they did a lot of interesting covers. It wasn't just the covers, it was the fact that she was changing outfits all the time. Here she is hanging out with the squeeze of the week or the month, whatever you want to call it. Because apparently love conquers all, even Supergirl. And because we liked this so much the other night, I had to use the Lois Lane spanking cover again. Because it's nothing funnier than Lois Lane, you know. This is the true parental thing. This is going to hurt me more than it hurts you. I'm sure we've all heard that at some point in our lives. And the last one I'm going to show in this batch is just a cool picture of the Teen Titans. I really like the way Starfire looks in this one. She looks determined and ready to kick some butt. And right behind, we've got Wonder Girl, who always looks good. Always looks ready to kick butt. So those are my mine for this round.
Okay.
Are you going to spin or do you want me to go?
I thought we were finishing this round and then we were doing
We'll do what? We'll finish
We'll
this
finish
round,
the
and then
round.
we'll.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll finish the round.
Okay.
Stompin' Tom, Bud the Spud. Yes, that's a good
So,
song.
guys, as we're finishing this round, if you haven't commented, I gotta say it again. Go to the link in the description to the 40 million subscriber giveaway contest, or the 4K subscriber giveaway contest, and just make a comment, and then we'll have you on the list.
Well,
Okay,
Sean, just a quick comment to what Sean said. Supergirl's best look was the Bronze Age hot pants and blouse outfit. Yes, and that's the one they do settle with. The last 4 or 5 issues of this run end up being with that outfit permanently, and that continues into the Superman family. Okay.
Here is a Dave Stevens with the glasses. I got this from Bleecker.
very nice.
This will ring a bell with you, Alan.
I just showed that recently.
Mm-hmm.
That is.
I had it first.
Okay, good for you.
Well,
did you open it up? It's all like pinups inside.
Here is a signed David Nakayama, and this came from Who Dad.
Oh, very nice. I that was in my Biggie collection, not Bigby collection, I should say.
And here is another David Nakayama. Who Dad had this when he came back from a convention, and I said, "Oh, I want that," and he said, "No, you can't have it because my daughter has it." I said, "You're gonna side with your daughter over me? What kind of a collector are you?" He says, "You're absolutely right, and then my daughter's going to keep it." I said, "Fine." So I went and I got one. That's a good dad. Here is another David Nakayama, and here is Chitara, and this is a metal foil cover sign.
Oh, very nice.
And surprisingly, I've been sending pictures. You know, when I do a post on Instagram, I always send a little teaser photograph of what I find or what I'm going to show, just to tease. And I was sending them to David Nakayama just for the heck of it. He contacted me and then he followed me. We follow.
Oh, that's
so
very cool.
So he's following me now and responds and stuff. It's fun.
Okay, well, I'm going to start spamming artists as a result.
I showed him just a small handful of all the different books. Yeah, they're very good, Pop. This is signed by somebody, and I don't know who it is, but here's the Black Widow in her Black Widowy costume.
That looks like...
Here she's in Wonder Woman. Here is a Angleto, I think, Angleto Psylocke cover. Yeah, he seems like a hell of a nice guy. I saw him on an interview from one of the people in our community. Very nice guy. Well, I think it was Roscoe, and Roscoe didn't have any sound, so Nakayama had to carry the whole thing.
Oh, that's funny. That's really cool.
Here's another one from Who Dat. I actually stopped what I was going to buy from him so I could get this from him. And this is also David Nakayama. Isn't that cool?
That's really nice. Yeah, I've never seen that one before.
Inferno.
Nice. Inferno.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, it almost looks like a negative space variant, but
very well. She's outlined, but yeah, she does. The colors disappear, but it's sort of a faux. It isn't quite 100%. I love it though.
No, it's very nice.
I had never seen it. I said, "Ooh, I want that one." I will say this: Who Dat always gets very interesting variants. He does, and signed and ratios. And all that other good stuff. I really do like, it's fun in the Band of Brothers to go and buy from Who Dat, and also from Bleecker.
Is that tomorrow that they're doing that?
No, it's the 24th. I think because it's almost a month.
Okay.
Here is another David Nakayama. This is the sensational She-Hulk.
Oh, very cool.
And here is another Michael Linsner. And here's Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. I like the little devil guy with his tongue out down below.
Nice.
And the skull guy, if you notice, his eyeballs are looking right over
It
at
almost looks
Elvira.
like that short guy in the back almost looks like they took the character Odin from the Thor movies and turned it and made him smaller or made Elvira bigger. Because it almost looks like an exact small replica of
Odin has horns.
Oh, is there horns? I can't see
He's
that.
a devil, Matt.
Okay.
He's a devil. I like and and you've always heard about clawfoot chairs. This one really has clawfoot chairs.
Elvira is beautiful.
And here is, I'm not sure who did this one, but it's a Harley Quinn.
Oh, that's Jenny Frison.
Jenny Frison.
Jenny Frison, yeah.
And shifting over just a little bit, here is All Top number 10. This is from the Loon collection.
Oh, very nice. Cayman. And what's the name of the pygmy there?
Alan. It's Alan the pygmy, and he hardly ever works, and he eats strange food. He's never prepared for his scene with Rula. He's never ready for the scene.
Yeah.
Here's Babe with her cyclone ball, and these covers are amazing if they have not had additional art put onto them. I won't say where, and I won't say what.
That is the most unorthodox pitching style I've ever seen.
Well, it is, Babe. She's been drinking the Kickapoo Joy Juice.
Yeah.
Here is my raw copy of Blue Beetle 54.
Do you have a graded one too?
Yeah, they're both 7.5.
Wow, nice.
I think this might actually be an 8, but it has a little rust on the staples. But this came out of Louisiana.
That's a really beautiful copy.
Thank you. And you'll notice the curved dagger, Alan.
Yes, very Cayman.
Standard fare.
Every time, since you mentioned that, every time I look for that dagger in a way.
Here's a Bruce Gentry and a girl that needed some resuscitation. It took him a while to figure out what to resuscitate first. But there's an awful lot of resuscitating going on around here.
Yeah.
Wow. And by the way, if you look in this, the cover's the best part. If you look inside at what Bruce Gentry looks, thank you. If you look inside at what Bruce Gentry, the strip for Bruce Gentry, it's like clairvoyant. Yes, it does hug her. It's almost as if it's like a vacuum form.
So Bruce Gentry inside is kind of lame, or?
Yeah, it's sort of like clairvoyant. It's the square newspaper strip stuff. Here's one that I got before you did. It's Canteen Kate number 1.
You got to say it before I did it. I have that right behind me.
And the nice thing is that he signed it right there by her shoulder up on the tree. It's a beautiful shot of her.
Yeah.
It's very, very nice.
Lots of stuff going on in that cover.
All I see is that cover and think, I need a candy bar.
And after saying clairvoyant,
I knew you were going to show that one.
I beg your pardon?
I knew you were going to show that one.
You did? How did you know?
I had a vision that told me you were going to show.
He's clairvoyant.
R.
Mm-hmm.
I love this. This is my favorite one of the 4. There's the first one. I don't care, that blue one. I don't think it quite works, but this one does. This one really sings. And the yellow on her headlights are basically embellishments on her dressing gown that's about ready to pop open.
Mm-hmm.
God love her.
Very nice. Yeah, very nice.
That is a Loon. That's the Loon copy of that one.
No one foresaw that. Yeah,
oh, that's the other big one from that run.
And there's a Cayman one where the bride gets clocked with a butt from a 45, and her husband is rolled 6s. He's bleeding out of the back of the car. So it was a very eventful. It was a very eventful, and you notice that her dress is kind of see-through.
I know.
It's an interesting look.
It almost looks like it's like ripped in the middle. You know what I mean? Like where it's got like a piece missing out of it. Like.
And then when I explained what this was,
Yes, we do.
I I definitely do.
Yes.
Here is the one that's the Jane Russell cover. And when I said Jane Russell to Alan, he didn't know who she was any more than he knew who Anne Margaret is.
I've
Did you
heard
ever
of
look up
Jane.
who Anne Margaret is?
No, I didn't look up Anne Margaret. I knew who Jane Russell was.
Oh,
I didn't.
really? What was the
Yeah.
movie that Jane Russell she made famous? What was her first movie? Thank you. And who was the director?
The Cow Rustlers, the Rustlers, or something. I don't know. Wasn't she in that as well? I remember. Jane Russell. I know. I've seen her. I just don't know the names of movies and stuff. I'm not.
Here's
not
Crime
that way.
Reporter #1,
Very
and
nice.
it's a Bob Lubers cover. Leggy. He's always very leggy.
So name Jane Russell movies. The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. What were you gonna say? What were we gonna say?
No, that's sure. The Good, Bad, the Ugly. That's not.
I know that's Clint Eastwood. That's why I was like wondering what you're saying.
Well, I'll give you a hint. Howard Hughes was the director.
Oh, is it like
Gentlemen
Rosebud
prefer
one?
blondes.
What?
Gentlemen prefer blondes.
No. But
No,
that's
is it-
one she's in. His Kind of Man with Robert Mitchum is another one she was in. She was in a few movies with Bob Mitchum. I'll give you another hint. It was
What's the one where it says Rosebud?
No, that's Citizen Kane. She wasn't in
Citizen Kane.
Citizen.
Yes. Well, that's the one I was thinking. Hughes, right?
Okay, no, she was not in Citizen Kane.
Okay.
And Walter.
The Outlaw, I guess.
Thank you, Sean. The Outlaw, and there was a picture of her in the hayloft with her headlights.
Okay, I actually have a bit of a factoid about Jane Russell and the Outlaw. The bra that women use today was invented because they wanted to capitalize on Jane Russell's cleavage in the Outlaw. See?
Well, one of the reasons why Marilyn Monroe always looked better was because there was a guy that actually did measurements, and the way her breasts sat on her chest, they were perfectly aligned. And a lot of the other gals who were bigger and were not as proportional, they were off center and what have you. But Marilyn Monroe was she was absolutely perfectly set. And that's why she photographed much better. But Jane Russell was in the Tall Men with Clark Gable. But in the Outlaw, what happened was this. It was so racy that the one scene that they had, there was a big stink about it. And Howard Hughes, who was brilliant, said, the public isn't ready for this movie. And he shelved it for like 5 or 6 years. And then he rolled it out and he says, finally, it can now be shown, The Outlaw.
So, somebody's asking, what's the thing over your right shoulder?
Over my right shoulder? Well, there's, okay, so what I have above me here, my right shoulder are the pinball machines. Are the pinball machines are over my right shoulder, but my left shoulder.
But it's always opposite of whatever you think it is.
I always have to go the opposite way. I have Love and Marriage.
What's the one that's on the box? Is the one that's...
Oh, on the box. That I will show you because it is a girl thing.
Yeah, it looks sexy from the back.
When I met Dave Stevens,
they're still commenting on my.
I dispute that. I am the past.
I'm willing to do the research to prove you wrong.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I'm good for that. I met Dave Stevens, and we were at a convention, and it was out at the Portland Expo Center before it was remodeled. It's where the Portland Exposition Recreation Center was, and they would have cattle and 4-H and all that other stuff out there as well. But anyway, in some of the buildings, they had this big comic convention. And I went in around noontime, and the place was not a well-attended convention. And here was Dave Stevens, and he was just sitting by himself. And so I said, hi, Dave, my name's Steve Gentner. I really, really love your work. And so I started talking with him. He says, do you want to sit down? I said, sure. So I sat down with Dave, And then for the next 3 or 4 hours, we just talked and talked and talked and talked, and people would come up every so often. And I really had a chance to sit and talk with the guy, and it was really, really nice. He was a hell of a nice guy. And of course, at these cons, he would never do a drawing. He would sign stuff, but he would never do a drawing. And he put a sign up that he brought with him always, and it says, "I will not do pictures, don't ask me." Because he was a perfectionist, and he would not do anything that he didn't feel was perfect. And so at about that time, the artwork for this particular thing, whatever it was, I think was a something weird video, and I think it might have made it onto a cover. But this was the only piece that he brought with him to show. And back in those days, laser printed things, you go to these print shops, and they would have these incredibly expensive laser printers, and then they would basically print your art on cover stock, and they were just absolutely beautiful. And that's when I was working for when I was providing articles for the comic book marketplace. That's where I had to go, and then you'd have to sweat to get the colors just right and everything. They'd scan everything, and I would send in. So on in the comic book marketplace, the artwork that I have, it were all from books that I had gone to the trouble to have them shot, and then they used my pictures, the copies that I sent them, to actually put into the periodical. However, so Dave had done the same thing, and this picture here.
Very nice. Wow.
And at the end of the convention, or when he was starting to wrap up, he says, "Gosh, Steve, I really enjoyed our conversation. Would you like the piece of art I brought?" I said, "I would love it." He says, "Let me sign it for you." And he put, "Cheers, Steve," and he signed it Dave Stevens.
Wow. So was that ever published, or?
I think it was on a something weird video, and I can't remember what book this actually might have ended up. But it was I think that it was Space Women from Hell or some damn movie that he had. Thanks, Lau. But it's she has the ray gun behind her. He has the perfect ray gun and the perfect everything else. And it was somewhat cold on the planet Xenon there, as you'll notice. But it's very, very much Dave Stevens. It's a laser copy. It was a laser copy of the original that he provided to then be. In other words, this was actually better than the original. Baby got back. So anyway, that's what this is. I hope that's what you were referring to.
I think so. I mean, it stands out.
I just found that I had it, but I took it out of a drawer, and I said, "Dang, I've got Mylar that'll work on it. Just a couple more. Two more."
Hi, Graphic Man. By the way.
Hi, Graphic Man. Graphic Man.
I didn't realize you had that book.
I got this back in 1990.
Oh, I didn't realize you had it.
Yeah, beautiful. It's a beautiful copy. This cost me a whapping $35.
I think you've shown it before.
Yeah,
I've shown it. I've shown it before. I didn't realize you had it.
I've shown it before. Alan, I've shown this before too. It's actually, if you look on my Instagram, it's way down in the bottom. It was one of the first books I put up. It's a beautiful Jack Kamen cover.
I love that cover.
And the last one I'll show for this.
It's crazy that you paid $35 for it. It's probably like now
too much.
No, it's like probably thousands of dollars now, right?
Well, this book is probably, I would say it's at least a 7, probably an 8, 7 or 8.
Wow.
But you see, back then, it just wasn't, it was no big deal. I can't remember if I got that from Dave Alexander or not. It might have been. And then here's another one, which is a fun cover, is Famous Crimes.
Yeah,
and
I was the one that showed you that book. I showed you that book because I remember you buying it after.
No, I didn't. I bought it before. I'm sorry.
I know.
I'm sorry, Alan. I'm 70. I mean, what are you, 51?
Yeah.
I mean, well, you're entitled to catch up. It's all right. You can catch up.
I thought you bought that after.
Actually, you're gonna have a hell of a time catching up.
I thought you got that after. I remember you saying that you got that after I showed it.
I don't.
When I was doing the Sodi books, that's a Sodi book.
Oh, it is. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I just remember I've had this for quite some time because I always, Fox Feature Syndicate stuff I've been buying since I met Dave, and that was
Mhm.
my eyes to that. And this started in 1995.
Very cool. I mean,
So
it's a
that's
great copy.
thank you. Yeah, it's the colors on it. Again, I'm all about the covers.
I
And
always
the
like
board.
those femme fatale covers, anyways.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, and she's got the cigarette holder, and
they always
she's
have to have
already.
that cigarette holder with the like the stream of smoke and stuff. Yeah,
Callie says it was probably in Alan's cart first.
exactly.
Here's just one other one. I love this one with the.
I'll trade you
Looks
my
like.
copy of that one. My
I'm
copy's.
sorry.
I have the ugliest copy of that book.
Well, this is one of my favorites. I had a very nice copy of it, and my buddy, who was the picker that goes around to these conventions, found this one, which was the colors are even, just absolutely stunningly beautiful. And she looks kind of oily, and it looks like she has chocolate soft serve up on the top of her head.
Yeah, in Korea, whenever they draw poo, that's how they draw it. That's that shape. It's like that.
This is
That was
the
just-
she's the this, I believe it's the mountain of skulls
yeah,
and the Screaming Village and other stories. Jojo the Congo King and the Incredible Adventure of the Mountain of Skulls. And she
it's a
is a
great cover.
really bad cat because all these skulls are people that she's boiled alive. And I'll give you three guesses
Yeah.
what happens to her.
Oh, something. Yeah, she
Boiled
gets boiled
alive.
alive. Yeah.
So, all right, that's all I'll show for now.
Okay, I'm actually going to do the drawing just because I'm a little bit worried about potentially my wife calling at some point. My
All right.
daughter is on her way home from being in Nova Scotia for the last 2 months. So
Nova
she's.
Scotia, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain.
I don't think that's Nova Scotia. So what we're gonna do, everyone that's watching, we're gonna draw. Hopefully the person is here that wins. That'd be extra easy. But if the person isn't here that wins, I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll figure out.
109.
What?
We went from 96 to 109.
Oh,
Fair
wow.
enough. Now, does it have a shuffle thing on it, or are you just going to spin it?
It says just spin. It is shuffle.
Okay, spinner.
All right.
Okay, so we're going to spin it. Matt's going to be the judge here.
All right. So, okay. Press raffle and results settings. Press get YouTube. Okay. Get it to see. Get YouTube comments. And start.
Is it spinning?
This is like suspense
Oh, it's
here.
not. Hang on here. Please add it. Okay, it's telling me that I got. Apparently, I can't type. I got the math wrong.
Okay, wait, we got another guest too. Oh, Biggie's here as well. Biggie, you're the one that was supposed to be doing this in the first place, but okay.
Yes, it was all my idea. Right.
Okay, so
But-
let's start this over here. Add
But Matt
comment.
is filling in for you here, Biggie.
Oh, good.
Here's the one. Okay, colors of the wheel. Yeah, solve some. 14.
Can we see? Sorry, Susan. No, we
No,
cannot
can't
see.
turn it around.
We're gonna have
Alan,
to trust Matt.
Okay, we are now spinning. We
Okay.
are now spinning, and we've got a winner.
Who's the winner?
And that's what I'm trying to see here. Oh God, I can't read. It's because it's small writing here. The winner is somebody by the name of J.M. Benji.
You'll have to send it to me. Take a screenshot and send it
Oh
to me.
no, you won't be able to see this either. Sorry, JI-PU1HS.
What?
So
Congratulations.
I'm Benji. So I'm Benji Poo. I guess I'm Benji Poo.
I'm
I'm
Benji Poo.
Benji
Okay.
dash Poo 1HS.
Okay.
Congratulations.
I'm gonna post a note somewhere.
I'm gonna type it. I'm gonna send it.
If
to
you're
you.
in the chat,
Put it in the chat.
sing out.
Yeah.
I
Or
don't think
if
they would
anybody
be.
in the chat knows this guy, hit him up and say he's a winner.
at I'm Benji. Sorry here. At I'm Benji dash PU. By the way, Steppo, you were the next one. If it had gone one more, you would have won.
Oh, well, that's all right. I'm glad Benji won.
1HS.
Okay.
That is what it looks like.
Wait,
That's
I
your
didn't.
winner.
We didn't. Oh, okay. I am Benji.
I'm Benji dash Poo 1HS.
I'll have to reach out to them, and so can you send me that by on Instagram?
I sure will.
And then that way
You want to show? You want to show what he won, and then I want to do a giveaway to the people in the chat real quick.
Okay, I'll show. There's going to be one extra book in this. But you're going to get my favorite Golden Age. Well, no, actually, my favorite comic of all time, story at least wise. Uncle Scrooge, number 15. We got some Betty and Veronica. This is the grand prize. We got some guillotine action with Lois and Superman. And then we got the first appearance of Atomic Mouse. And we got a nice little foily thing. So, and then I'm going to throw in a Betty Boop first appearance as well. So that, I just have to find it. I don't know where I put it. Had it right next to me. Now I can't find it. So, yeah. Congrats, Benji. Yeah.
Yeah.
If anyone knows that person, tell them that they won.
Yeah.
And then they should reach out to me, hopefully. But I will also try to reach out to them somehow. The Atomic Mouse is worth about $100 actually. Strangely enough, because it's weird that it's actually a pretty expensive book, even though it's low grade.
It's not that weird. It's old as the hills.
Yeah, it's I forget when it's from. I think it's like from 1951 or something like that. 53.
Man, 53. That's old, man. From 53?
I know.
That's 70 years old.
Okay. I know.
71.
Yeah, I mean, there's pretty much nothing that exists from that old. It's like
nothing I'm aware of. Anything that's, my God, it's ancient.
You'd think it would just turn to dust. By that point.
Slowly but surely.
So my giveaway is going to be pretty quick, if you don't mind.
Okay, do you want to do a giveaway? You don't have to do a giveaway.
No, I'd love to. I appreciate Alan.
Okay. Alan, I'm on your screen right now. Based on where it is on my screen, he's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14th down.
Oh, on the comments, you mean?
In the comments, yeah.
Just Instagram me the name, and then I'll write them.
Well, I'm gonna do even better than that. I'm going to. Here is his. Here is the page. I'm going to copy that. And send.
Well, I'll throw something extra in then, just to make it sweet. If it's not $100.
I think that would be nice of you.
Yeah, I'm nice that way.
There we go.
I want people to feel like it's a good prize. So
this way, I'll save you some time. I'm sending you the link to his page.
Okay, cool.
Thank you, Matt.
No problem.
So, Biggie, do you want to go?
Yeah, please. It's not. There's no $100 books here. I'm just, okay. Batman Unseen #1. I got 1 through 5. I just got these today. I'm kind of locked out of my comic room. So there's 2. There's 3. There's 4. And 5. So you get all those, the whole story. And then I'm going to do the first wave writer. I've got like 4 of these now somehow.
I was picking that book up too because of
Who's the art, Biggie? Who's the artist on that series? I can't remember what the long pointy cowl. What's his name? I love his art.
I don't think that's Keith, but it's kind of Keith-like. I don't know. I just got it today, literally. So that one.
No, the Night of the Bat, the Batman series.
Batman Unseen, right? Yeah. I'm not sure. It might say on the cover. It says Doug Monich and Kelly Jones, but
Kelly Jones.
Right.
It's probably Kelly Jones.
Kelly Jones. That's Kelly Jones. Batman is really cool, I think.
Okay, cool. Yeah. And then I'm gonna throw in a Cubert. So what we're gonna do is guess 1 through 40, and I got the number wrote down. So the first person to guess the number that I have wrote down will win the prize. If you're not from America, I will PayPal you $10, or you could prize tag it to an American. That's how I'm gonna do it. All right, I'm gonna be watching the chat, see if anybody guesses the right number.
Everyone, okay, so guess numbers, people, in the chat.
1 through 40. Shouldn't be that hard. I'm not giving any hints, but I think y'all will figure it out.
Some of what Kelly Jones rocks.
Okay.
Okay, I see it. I see it.
What was the number?
It was 32. Brian Wide.
Congratulations.
Got it. Oops.
Congratulations, Brian.
Well done, Brian.
Oh, I left the screen. Can you see it?
Yeah, Brian. Yeah, there it is.
All right, hit me up on Instagram, Brian, and I'll send it to you. I'm gonna get out of here because my phone messed up.
Oh, yeah, you're fading out there.
Yeah.
But,
all right, guys.
That was nice of you, Big. Thank you. That was very kind of you.
Nice of you, Big.
Nice job. Awesome.
Thank you. So bonus gifts there. And if everyone on this stream, like there's 43 people, go over to Matt's channel.
I've had 3
win
since
another.
it started. I've got 3 more.
So go over and subscribe to Matt Likes Comics, okay? And then you get him up to 222, and then there's another drawing with even more stuff. So, yeah, help him out and help yourself out by getting more prizes.
And if people are wondering, 222 was the number of issues of Superman Family. That's why I picked that.
A weird number to go with.
Well, that's why I picked it.
And it's a high number too. And a lot of people, 100 or 150 or
that's just
200.
It.
But no, 222.
I wanted to have a little fun with it. You know, sometimes some things are for me. You know.
Okay. Oh, I mean, it's cool.
I love that number because of the way the Jimmy Olsen series became Superman Family with issue 164. And, it went 222 issues. So we all know how bonzo Jimmy Olsen as a series was pretty cool.
Do you want to show more books there?
I'm going to show. How much time do we have, and how much do you want me to show?
Show let's say 10 more books.
10 more. I like her shoes. She has court jester shoes as she goes in with the animals who have faces. Jack Kamen.
Nice.
This gal is ready to be in the jungle. She has on her dancing slippers and her little red bikini as she rides her ibex or whatever. I always called this the cupcake cover. This is somewhat insensitive to stereotypes. But nevertheless, here are these natives with bones in their noses feeding.
I always liked that one.
Jojo the Congo King. This is my loon copy of this book. Isn't that a great one? And who was Jojo's squeeze?
Oh, Ann Mason.
Is that Jojo or Kanga?
Oh, that's Kanga. Sorry, you're right.
Tawny.
Tawny, yes, Connie. Tawny.
And this one is probably one of the best ones in the run. This is the Betty Page cover of nice. Tawny. And things are bad and things get worse. This is also Dave Alexander, the all top 10. And this one, he had showed me pictures of them in 1997. And he had said that that I said, I want to buy those. And he says, I can't. My wife really loves them. And I said, your wife really loves them? He says, oh, yeah, she really thinks those are great books. I said, okay. And years later, Tyler came out to stay at the Imperial Hotel. I put him up for a week or two. And then Dave said, my wife says you were so nice to Ty. I didn't charge him. It's one of the nice things you can do if you're a hotel manager. And so Dave then says, I will, instead of saying you can have them, he said, I will let you buy them from me. So I bought them from him. But I love this cover a lot. Beautiful book. Another JoJo. And how about a Junior?
Oh, so that one's nice. I love the legs on the blonde.
In Junior, there are two girls. One is Gwenny, and she's the blonde, and the other is Deena, Deena, and she's the brunette or the noirette. So this is
Alan.
This is what are you doing, Alan?
I'm like struggling to find. I'm getting some other books. I want to get some books to show to you guys, and you guys are going to choose what else goes into the package.
Okay. So
Okay.
this is the guy with the blonde hair who is Archie for Feldstein is Junior. Junior is the blonde. And the blonde here, the Betty character, her name is Gwenny, Gwenny. And here is Deena, who is the noirette. Aren't those great? I mean, Feldstein covers are so good.
It's a shame that he's gone.
I have one more. I have two more. Here is Corliss Archer by Al Feldstein.
You know, I'm surprised that book didn't sell more because Corliss Archer was one of the most popular radio shows.
She was, but it's like Jane Arden, and I mean a lot of these characters they just gone away. Here's Murder Incorporated, where she's getting a slug through her, and she is an excited, or it must have been cold in the room because she is all the headlights are on high beam. By the way, crime never pays. I want you all to realize that.
That's right.
Here's My Confession.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a rare book.
Here's another My Confession. Now, she says, now you know, this is, I've always laughed at this cover. It says, now you know my secret. And the guy is holding, what is her secret? Does she, I can't say it. Something's wrong.
Yeah,
something is radically wrong.
She's really a boxer.
And she says, I will never marry you now.
Wow. Love affair, nice.
She looks sort of like Linda Darnell.
And these were all like,
who's Linda Darnell?
I don't know.
These were all like one shots, right?
Yeah.
Susie put herpes? Question mark.
Well, I was going to say something worse than that. This one has sort of a kind of a gray tone treatment to it. She was a love thief.
Mm-hmm. Very nice.
These are not things, and this will be my last one.
Okay.
This was the very first one that I saw in my Gerber photo journal. The Gerber photo journal, which was instrumental in me finding out that the Sandman's first appearance was in Fair 39, and the Gerber photo journal that basically shows, because Ernie Gerber and his wife wanted to get the very best covers they could find as exemplars of the comics for the Golden Age, and the best thing that he could find was the Mile High collection. So when
Yeah.
you are looking at the Gerber Photo Journal, you are looking at the Mile High collection of comics.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a testament to how unbelievably beautiful the best pedigreed collection, most comprehensive collection ever discovered, the Mile High collection, Edgar Church. So as I was rippling through this thing, one of the first volume I got was A through J, and then finally when I got K through Z, as I'm riffling through, this particular book whistled at me, and I've only seen it once, and I had one shot to buy it, and I bought it, and I just love this cover. She likes Joan Collins,
She
Oh
does look like
yes,
Joan
that's a good
Collins.
one.
and I like the little green polka dots on her green
I've been
with
trying to
her
find
long
that book actually
fingers,
since
and
you
she
showed
has
it.
an attitude, and he's grabbed her and yanked her, and she's smiling about it because you can see her necklace popped right off of her chest. Isn't that a great cover? I wanted both
Was
men.
he always a drag queen? I think so. I think so.
No, that's a relatively recent thing. If you watch his videos, he talks about he only discovered it in the last few years.
Who?
No, I think he's been like that way for a long time.
Who?
The guy
Chuck,
from Mile High.
Chuck Rosansky.
Chuck Rosansky?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
He's a
does
straight
drag.
man.
So now is he Charlene Rosansky?
No, he just
No,
does
he's got
drag.
some. He's got one of those.
He's
one of
not
those.
trans. He just does drag.
Mhm.
It's a fetish more than anything. He's got a wife, right?
Yes, he's still married to Nanette.
That's all I have, gentlemen. Thank you very much. I don't want to step on your toes, Alan. Show us the books,
Okay, so
and then we'll
I'm
tell
gonna
you
let you
which one.
choose from these. Like it might be multiple from these, okay? But I want to add something else. There's also going to be the Betty Boop as well, but I want to add some more. Okay, I'm not sure about this one. It is a key, but it's in really rough shape. This one it got damaged when it got shipped, but it's the first appearance of Rose and Thorn in the Silver Age. It is a key, but sadly it's damaged, so I'm not sure if anyone would want that. So I'm just saying that, but it's one. This is a cool tarot. Cute. Okay, so you guys are going to choose
Jim
Earl-
Ballant.
Yeah, Jim Ballant. Yeah, and then we got Uncle Scrooge, early Uncle Scrooge. I think there's like 3 or 4, some early issue. Okay, and then we got Good Girl Art Quarterly #1.
Jem Mintz here. Hello, Jem. Hello.
Oh, is Gem Mint here?
Yes, he's congratulating you on 4K.
Oh, thank you, Gem Mint. That's very nice of you. And then we got some Spicy Tales with a Cayman-esque dagger.
Very.
That's done on purpose because inside it's like Golden Age reprints inside.
But you know what? I like that one. That's my vote.
I agree with Matt.
And then we got Star Trek.
I think those last two Good Girls should go in.
Okay, so I'm going to throw in the last 2 Good Girls. And then I'll actually even throw in this one too. This is actually the first appearance of what's his name? Christopher Pike. So
in comics, you mean? Yes, okay.
In comics, yes.
Yeah.
Not in life.
I was going to say he was in the Menagerie, and then
yes, this is his comic first appearance.
And what was the name of the actor, Matt?
Oh, damn, I don't remember the actor. I do know he died shortly thereafter, the original.
No, he died after a while. Alan, do you remember his name?
No, I forgot his name too.
Jeffrey
You told
Hunter.
me the story, but
Jeffrey Hunter.
You just said it, Jeffrey Hunter, yes.
Jeffrey Hunter. Okay, so the stack now becomes that big.
Stackered.
It's more stacked. Okay, it's a bit better stack. I'll be sending that to Benji, I guess, and hopefully he enjoys it. And then I gotta just find that other one.
Congratulations, Benji.
Well done.
What I'm happiest about was that considering the size of the writing, I got it right when I had gone to look at the.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, but so it was like just like a whole bunch of points on the thing, and it's just really tiny
Yes,
because of that.
basically. I thought it would come up big like the other one, but no, I've never seen this one before.
Okay.
You
Oh,
did good, Matt. Thank you.
Jeffrey Hunter also played Jesus, by the way.
He was
So
also
we're getting.
Soldier of the King with Michael Rennie, where
Mhm.
he holds off, and it's a true story about how he escaped from a German battleship.
How long have we been collecting? I've been
Uh,
collecting about 40 years.
I have collected since 1959.
And I've been on and off since 1977.
So yeah, so all of us for a couple of years. We're all new to the hobby.
Beckerman, I just want to point out that I don't know much about that. I'm only going by what by what Rosansky said in the videos that I watched.
Yeah,
He's,
I thought he was doing it for a long, long time.
he
Personally,
said he was only doing it for like 5 or 6 years.
no,
So,
I saw old
no, but
video
I
with
mean,
him.
at the time, the video I watched, but then again, that could be from a long time ago. I don't know, you know. So
Lyle's been collecting for a long time before I existed. But it was in my cart though, Lyle.
It was in your it was from birth. It was in your cart. That's even before my comic shop was around.
When carts were invented, the very
back
first
when it
thing that
was
went
still
into
Lone
it were the
Star
comics.
eh?
Yeah. So yeah. So okay, so that's the show for tonight. Actually, I had other books I was going to show, but should I show them? Should I show some more?
Well, it's only
Close it up?
it's a TV time limit for you as far as your constraints. Is it the Comic Collector Club tonight?
It is.
It is?
I think so.
But I'm not sure if I can go tonight because my daughter's at the airport.
Yeah.
So I might have to pick her up.
I think he was planning on doing it tonight.
Is
Biggie still in the chat?
Okay, wait. Biggie is still here, actually. So
I came back.
is Comic Collector Club tonight, Biggie?
Yeah, 9:00.
9 o'clock. Okay. Well, okay. So I'm gonna show some more books, I guess.
Sweet.
Because I guess that's what the chat said. So I brought like another little stack of books to show. It's got some Nellie the Nurse. We got this character is going to be in the next comic book that I put out. This is Doll Girl.
Oh, she's cute.
Is that a Crandall cover?
Is that Lou Fun?
Is that Reed Crandall?
I think so. I'm not sure. Not 100% sure. I think it's Reed Crandall, yeah. So yeah, this is the first appearance of Doll Girl. Then we got My Friend Irma.
My friend Irma. My friend Irma.
I like the magnet on the skates thing. It's kind of fun. And then we got some more Nellie the Nurse. She was going out on a Dutch date.
She looks more, I was going to say, she looks more like Heidi than Nellie.
No, she's, Nellie. But when I asked you if we could go out Dutch with me, I'm afraid you misunderstood.
Okay. Oh, yes, the little wooden shoes. Okay.
You get the little wooden shoes.
The little wooden shoes.
And she has that hat. I'm not sure if you know the Dutch hat, but that's the
Yes, I know the Dutch hat.
The crowned hat?
Yeah, the real crowned hat. And then this is a really nice one with the doctor and even the guy in the bandages is taking notice.
Ottawa has a special relationship with the Dutch, eh?
Why
yes, I know.
Because
Canada liberated
partly because we liberated the Netherlands, but also because during the war the Dutch royal family came to Canada, and the Queen of Holland was pregnant. And Canada,
they came here they fled from Holland to come here.
What happened was the Canadian government declared that the hospital room that the
embassy
princess was born, the princess was born as Dutch territory, so the princess could not lose her right to the throne. And ever since, the royal family, out of gratitude, sends 100,000 tulip bulbs to Ottawa every year as a thank you. They do it from personal. It's not the Netherlands. And we have a tulip festival here in Canada every year during May for that reason.
Well, you got that whole screwy thing when Charles or any of the royalty come over. You got to give them beaver pelts and a few pounds
That's a
and a bunch
different
of that and
thing.
a blanket, don't you?
No, that's Hudson's Bay Company. The company itself owes the king rent.
One sec here. I'm trying to find a book. I'm going to show you guys something cool. One sec here. Okay, I found it. So somebody asked for some Susie covers, okay? I'm going to actually show one step better than that with Susie. This is Laugh Comics Top Notch Comics number 28. And this is the very first appearance of Susie. So,
okay, Beckerman, that may be why I was confused, because he was talking about the drag shows in the store. So that might be my confusion.
yeah, so that's. But do you have any Susie covers handy?
I do. I'm getting them now.
Oh, okay. So Steven's going to show some ones.
Well, I got a couple of covers in the meantime, and then you can.
Okay. Do you want to show something there, or Biggie? A Biggie. I always do that.
I'm good. I'm just saying.
Okay. Okay. So Matt's going to show something, and then we'll flip it over to Steven.
Ones, and then Steven can take over.
I'm going to just be right back. I just have to check on my family. Oh, that's a nice one. Or
everybody likes Dave Stevens. And I got two more Supergirl ones. Here's one where Supergirl is also Medusa. She likes apparently
turning people to stone.
Every time she touches a guy, he gets hard as a rock.
Turn to stone, Joe Walsh.
And this one here is another Supergirl with Natalia Luther fighting her on the cover. I just thought this was a pretty cool cover because during this period, as I said, her powers were on and off, so they did a lot of covers with her being powerless, and then she'd get her powers back just in time every time. So there we go.
Hit me, make me big.
One sec, wait. Bear with me for 1 sec. Sorry. Oh yeah.
Only want to see Susie's. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay,
We'll
well,
call her Supergirl then.
I was going to show Susie really quick. Susie 51.
Nice.
Because this is the one that Fiddle Chips mentioned. It's sort of her classic cover. And is this the same one that you're going to show, Steven?
One of them.
Okay, you can show it too. Then we could be twinsies.
Okay, hold on.
Here, I'll take it out of the plastic. One sec here. Oh, you have like two of them. But mine has a nice slabby thing that comes with it. Yours actually, I like the colors on yours there, Steven.
Yeah, this is a really tough book.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. I didn't realize like the colors are faded on mine comparatively. Yours is much redder. It's a 1945, and it's a Al Fegley cover.
And then I have three more.
Okay, I'll let you go big now. Okay, I'll be right back. So entertain for a little bit.
Nice.
Harry the Talking Dog.
That is a exactly what I would have said. Oh, how lucky.
Ferdy, there's enough money here to pay for the damages on your car.
Wow.
Susie, how did you ever drive that car into the living room? It's easy. Just turn left at the kitchen.
Wake up, little Susie. Wake up.
The movie wasn't so hot. It didn't have much of a plot.
True love. Phantom Lady, very nice.
That's number 14.
You know,
13's the first.
the only thing that I kind of wish I knew more about these people like Phantom Lady, who were their rogues gallery? I mean, she was around like a good 5 to 10 issues, so she must have had one or two repeats.
There wasn't a main villain. This is not a this is a Jack Kamen cover, not a Matt Baker cover, and it's one of the best. This is the last issue.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is there a reason why Matt Baker didn't do it?
He just didn't do the last cover. I don't know if he had already shifted over to St. John at that point.
Slave Girl, yeah. Slave Girl's one of my favorites.
I will keep going.
Yeah, you've got the stuff that the people want to see, Stephen. Now, the guy in the background, the one with the 4 eyes, is that an effect that he's growing or shrinking, or is that
no? That's just how they are. There's a bunch of them down here on the cover. They're all coming out to get them.
By the way, that's a Sodi book.
Here's a Wally Wood cover, which is great, beautiful book.
Oh, you have a ton of stuff to show. That's awesome.
I always try to bring the best I can.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I love that one too, by the way. Another Wally Wood.
And the little badge right down there covering her trademark was added later on because it is completely incongruous to the cover. I think that Wally provided it to them, and it might have been somewhat obscure, and they said, "No, you better put something on there." So that's her modesty badge.
Yeah, he would try to get away with some stuff.
Thanks, Jerry.
Thanks, Jerry.
I actually think it'd be a very interesting biopic. He had a very troubled life.
There are a couple of videos made
About him.
not by comic tropes, but people similar to him that have done videos about Wally Wood.
Yeah, I saw a really good one. I forgot who did it, but it was really it was well produced.
Who did it? This was from the warehouse find.
I'm trying to find the real
red
version
cover.
of that.
I am too.
Yeah.
That is a beautiful cover.
Well, it's the pearl necklace one, right?
Wow. And here's probably one of my favorite Zoots. There are two of them. This is one. I can't remember. There's one that's 13A and 13B or whatever it is. The numbering is the same, but this has it all. This is from the. Is this the Hollywood Canteen? Yeah, this is the Hollywood Canteen collection. There was a collection found in the Hollywood section of Portland, right over by the Hollywood Theater. And all of them have these little teeny numbers on them. You can't see it, but there are little teeny numbers on them. And in Excalibur books, they had all these laid out. And then it was sort of like, the Oklahoma land rush, and everybody rushed in to buy all the books they could find. One guy got a Phantom Lady 17.
Oh, wow. So by the way, that cover is the one that's homaged in my comic book.
Which character?
It's the one.
Judy of the Jungle?
Yeah, yeah. No, it's not Judy of the Jungle.
This is Rula.
No, it's what's it called?
Judy of the Jungle. No, Rula. You have Rula.
It was Rula. Yeah.
It was Rula. Okay, the one that her breasts are holding the branch. And
she has a snake in front of her, and she's
exactly. This is the one. They got the little pygmy with a bone in his nose, and he's forking the cobras. And they're about to lower in the pit, but the branch is so dry that it's cracking. So she's going down in complete bondage, caiman cover. Just a great cover.
Yeah, it's the Rula cover though for the comic. One sec.
Yeah, it's Rula.
Yeah. I just gotta. One sec here.
And this is called the Purple Plague.
The purple.
Here, one sec
Rula
here. Wait.
is challenged by a designing wizard who condemns her jungle with the Purple Plague.
See?
I did.
It's got this. It's like, even the guy in the back is similar, right? The layouts.
Yeah, that is a nice homage to this. And yes, there you go. That's very good, Alan. We got a little, we inadvertently got some continuity.
Yeah. So that's why.
There's nothing better than inadvertent continuity.
Okay.
Well, there may be some other things. But I can't talk about them here.
Yes, they do.
Oh,
yeah, even Susie picked up that it was the same as my Kickstarter.
Thanks, Sue. So that's there you go.
Okay, well that was great. Believe it or not, I gotta wrap it up. I'm not sure if I can make your show, Big E, tonight. By the way.
Okay, that's all right.
I'm going to the airport to get my daughter.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I see people putting numbers. I'm not sure why the numbers, but
numbers. What do you mean numbers?
Numbers.
32. Oh, that was when they were going for Biggie's book.
Yeah. Well, they're a little bit slow. Maybe they gotta fast forward the feed. Okay. What did I win?
That was very nice of you, Biggie. It really was.
Biggie was being really nice. Yeah. So yeah, you kind of forced me to actually give a little bit more. So that's always good.
I've never sent anything to Alan, so this is my little thing, trying to be nice to Alan. It costs a lot to ship to Canada. And one day I'll probably ship to you, but for now I just did a giveaway for you. Yeah,
so,
I know.
Yeah.
Awfully nice.
Thank you guys. Thanks everyone that watched all this time. I really do appreciate it.
JSS. Just a quick one. JSS, yes, it's on Biggie's channel at 9 p.m. Eastern.
If I can come, I'll come, but I have to meet my daughter at 9:30. So
you're fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, your kid comes first.
Get your priorities straight, would you, Paulette?
Well, I told her she could walk, but
oh, what a guy!
Tell her you got to be on Biggie's channel, and too bad she got to hide it.
Yeah.
Very well done.
Hazu, you missed the giveaway. We were going to give it to you, but you just weren't here.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, you weren't here to claim it, so you don't get it.
Oh, I don't like that either. If you're
I hated that. That happened to me.
That happened to
so
Alan.
Sad.
That's a rip.
I was supposed to get a Golden Age Superman.
Oh my goodness, that would suck.
Yes.
I would not be happy with that one.
No, I was not happy about that.
Thank you, Alan.
But I appreciate everyone coming, and thanks everyone that helped me get to 4,000 subscribers. Really big deal.
Just a quick thing, I'm at 180 now, so we've got 42 to go.
42
Excellent.
to go to help Matt out to get him to
222.
222, and also you can subscribe to Biggie and check out his channel. He's going to be doing the Collector Club tonight, which is always fun. Yeah. People battle it out with comics, which is always cool. And you can go over and subscribe to Collecto6 on Instagram, and he is like a wealth of knowledge there as well. So just check that out.
He really puts the details in on his stuff. It's fantastic.
You're very kind. Thank you.
And he's going to be doing a giveaway where he's going to be giving like a Bat 1 or something like that or something.
Oh, wow.
I was joking. I was messing around. Okay, so thanks everyone for watching. Bye for now.
See ya.